Peace, brothers and sisters in humanity. Hope you're doing well. I come to you with another video of finding truth in media. So basically, I was watching The Strain, the second season, and it's a very interesting apocalyptic sort of a show. New York City gets overrun by an ancient vampiric being, and these vampires are very different than the traditional cliche vampire that we know about, as they don't have any fangs. They have these long frog-like, tongues, like around 6 feet long tongues that they shoot out, and stick it to the neck or a body part of a human being and suck the blood dry. So anyways, interestingly, I was watching it. There's so many scenes in it that I'm like, oh my god, I can make videos about a lot of scenes which give us clues about a lot of things that will happen in the future. I'm not saying a vampire apocalypse is coming. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying something is coming. I'm not sure what it is, but they keep showing things and they keep coming in front of my eyes, and I'm like, oh my god, what is this? So anyways, I watched this one scene and it was quite profound. I wanted to share because it gives us a peek into the reality, into the depths of things, and it has a double meaning to it as well, because they blatantly put it on your face, the reality of how things are. So anyways, this is Thomas Eichhorst. He's a German, and he's apparently a strigoi, a vampire. So he's been living for a long time in his life. Like, he's not aged a day since he was a Nazi. And anyways, it's an interesting show. If you want to watch it, do watch it. So he enters this place, right, which is apparently a meat facility, processing plant or something like that. So strigoi in Romanian mythology are troubled spirits that are said to have risen from the grave. So not exactly a vampire, but something like it. So this is where he enters, and the next scene is this one. So before I go into the dialogue and what's going on, I want you to notice that even this one and even in Van Helsing, I've seen both are vampiric shows, and both kept on showing color red and green a lot, just like this. They keep showing us the aurora in these apocalyptic shows. It gives us a clue. So the dialogue goes like this. So he's talking to the supervisor, and the supervisor says, hard getting guys out here given all the shit that's been going on. So basically, New York City is having a war with these vampires, and they're trying, both the parties, the dead and the alive, are trying to take over, do their best. So then he says, that's why we are paying triple wages. That's what the German says to the supervisor. Next he goes, now you see this is a meat processing plant, so there are all these hooks and stuff. So then he goes near this, and the supervisor says, this is one of the most complicated systems I've ever worked on. Is it some sort of a European model? Now Thomas Eichhorst says, its origins are European, yes. And the enclosure open only from the top, yes? He asked the supervisor. Supervisor says yes. He says, very good. And then the supervisor says, seems like a strange time and a strange place to be constructing an animal processing plant. He says, your point being, what kind of animal are you going to be processing here? He just gets stunned by the question, as in wasn't expecting it. And suddenly he says, sheep. The supervisor says, sheep, right? So by this scene, they actually showed us that the sheep. He was saying sheep, and what he actually means is the ones who are gullible, the ones who are not paying attention and are acting like sheep, they are going to come here. This is that processing plant. Now I want to show you something very profound in from the Quran. So doesn't this place look like hell in a way? It does, right? So if you go to Surah 47, ayah number 12, it says, the translation says that indeed Allah will admit those who have believed and done righteous deeds to gardens beneath which rivers flow. But those who disbelieve enjoy themselves and eat as grazing livestock eat, and the fire will be a residence for them. So literally these guys, this show, they in this scene, they actually put it on the face that look, if you're gonna be like a sheep, and if you're gonna literally not pay attention to what's going on in the world and not pay attention to where you're heading, you might end up being a sheep, and then your residence might be fire. May Allah protect us all and guide us all. Hope you enjoyed the video, and if you like to watch the show, do give it a shot, but you need to have a strong heart to watch it. It's a bit gore, so I won't recommend that. But look, this is all they keep doing all the time. They keep putting things out on our faces. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time.